Hey everyone, so we do have more updates today. New pairs are being added plus a massive burn. The Shiba Inu community asked for a burn and we're finally getting the implementations we have been waiting months for. Now with Shiba Swap up and running, I do think we're going to be getting a lot more updates. What's happening everyone? I'm your host. Thank you so much for dropping a like because we're going to be looking into a lot of things today. Now the devs have finally listened and are delivering. As one part of the new listing plans, they have implemented a burn procedure to reduce ship and leash supply. And also this was old news, but the thing you have to know about this is the start of something big. Now the developers are listening to us, now we have voiced our concern, and now they're gonna provide us with what we need to increase the price. They're finally working together, they're expanding the team, they have a big budget, they have all of that, and they're working on becoming bigger and larger than ever before. They're becoming, on their path to be at least half as big, if not even equal size to Ethereum that it is right now. So can Shib reach, 1/3 of a cent? I do think so. Can it make a lot of people rich? I do think so. Can Shiba Inu reach $1? With a burn, maybe, never say never. But we do have a lot more news today that we have to look into. It feels good to have Shiba and Doge. At least we're starting the week good. And, Shiba and Inu and Doge holders are collaborated right now. Like, after all the negativity, we're starting to become friends with the Doge holders. And a lot of people holding Shib are holding Doge. So I really do love that we're, actively working together so far. But going into more important news, what's going to increase the price is we're already dominating on community polls, on votes, and so on, because Shiba Inu is extremely lucky, but it's also doing extremely good right now for various reasons. So the first things we have to talk about is why Shiba Inu will explode. Now, it's giving those passive rewards we need, and those passive rewards we actually want, right? So bone rewards are available to Wolf redeem anytime, 33% on Wolf and 67% after 6 months. Other dig rewards and are available every 2 weeks in sync with Berry rewards distribution. And this is something that you have to remember, that you're still getting those passive rewards if you're staking, and this will attract a lot of other holders as well. But the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. So maybe you bought maybe 2 months ago, maybe you bought at its highest, but there's some positive indicators, especially because Bitcoin and Ethereum are not stopping. No, it's not a bear market. Analysts are saying that it's a bull market, and we could be seeing that final boom for Shiba Inu as we get the relief fund sold off. That's why Shiba Inu was going sideways right now, why it was stable, but a big institution invested in. They did it. Now Ethereum could pave way for 100,000 Bitcoin, Bloomberg analyst asserts. If Bitcoin were to catch up on Ethereum's performance this year, the number one crypto's price would approach 100,000, believes Mike McGlone, senior commodity strategist at Bloomberg Intelligence. Ether has outperformed Bitcoin, and we can see over here, Bitcoin would soon catch up to Ether's gains, which might even push its per unit price to 100,000. So if Bitcoin were to catch up to Ethereum's performance this year, the number one crypto price would approach 100,000, analysts tweeted, and Bitcoin will be probably going to 100,000. It's not stopping. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Maybe if it has a 1-day red candle, 2-day red candle, so maybe it's in a dip for 2 days, but it's still growing. It won't stop because institutions now know the power of crypto. About 80% of Bitcoin and Ethereum, the majority of Bloomberg Galaxy performance comes from the broader perception as the first-born crypto as the digital reserve asset plus accelerating digitalization of fintech and monetary system. What they're trying to say is that cryptos are now entering the boom stages. The boom stages where we're going to be seeing that big growth, where we're finally going to be seeing an improvement. We have all been waiting for that, but we have been seeing developments for such a long time right now. We're finally seeing some sort of improvement. So trillions of dollars are waiting on sidelines. So that is something I'm really hyped for. As the Federal Reserve printed 3.1 trillion in 2020 alone, people are afraid of the inflation. And this is really good for Shib, as Shiba Inu is fully decentralized. If you were to assume that Bitcoin has the same weighting as the current gold weighting in investors' portfolios, its price would be 2.8 times more higher, or roughly 112,000. So it could definitely beat gold. Bitcoin is the new gold. But Ethereum is also growing. So McGlow noted that Ethereum's past performance indicates possibilities that it could surpass Bitcoin in terms of market cap by 2022 or 2023, that the analyst maintained his 100,000 price target for Bitcoin nonetheless. So what I'm trying to say here to this article is that finally the US is deciding to do something with crypto. Before they couldn't decide, what to do with crypto after all. But now they think that we're going to be seeing, some improvements for cryptocurrency. As Blockchain Australia says, government still dismissing industry as a Wild West. It's a Wild West around all the countries, but it's soon coming to be one of the fastest growing industries. The industry body has accused the government of leaning into narratives about malicious actors and scams rather than engaging with the blockchain space to establish fit-for-purpose regulation. A lot of countries still don't know anything about crypto, so we have to educate the governments, the countries, and so on and so on. We don't see an appetite within Australia for ecos. We can't see the regulators comfortable allowing that to happen again. So we have a new chapter, but the narrative has persisted. When people don't understand the space, the tendency is to lean on the Wild West, to lean on the nefarious and bad actors. So earlier this year, Australian Senator Andrew Bragg argued that Australia may introduce better regulations for crypto assets if the country aspires to stay ahead of the game and foster financial innovation. So we are going to be seeing Australia entering the crypto game, and then it's going to be game over. Then we're going to be seeing that big altcoin boost we have been waiting for. Right now, altcoins are growing faster. They're growing way quicker than Bitcoin, and this is the time for Shiba Inu to explode. Bears lick their paws while Bitcoin price blasts through 46,000, so Bitcoin is definitely going up from here. I definitely do think Bitcoin is going to be seeing a bigger increase. Holders keep holding, and inflation benefits the crypto market. On-chain analysis Glassnode highlighted that coins held for 12 months and no longer are now being moved despite a strong rally, indicating a holding behavior. Meanwhile, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, a well-known indicator that tracks volatility, volume, social media dominance, and Google searches, moved from moderate to greed. So people are stocking up on cryptocurrencies right now, and it's only a matter of time before cryptocurrencies explode. The index ranges from 0 to 100, so when it's maximum greed, that's when cryptocurrency explodes. And you can see over here, margin and future market show little activity from the bears. The bears, basically the dips, are hiding now as US is going in for it. The US is going to be supporting, looking into it, crypto at least, before they start supporting it. Like the adoption stages, we could be seeing them in 2025. That's when we could be seeing 1/3 of a cent for Shiba Inu. But the most important factor is the Indonesian market is now coming into Shib. Like we already know about the big India relief donation, we do think it could be much bigger in Indonesia, in Southeast Asia, and everywhere else. We are seeing more exchanges opening up, letting people buy even more. But crypto mining is once again back. So the impact of tighter crypto reporting requirements in the digital asset provision of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act will concentrate on the cryptocurrency mining. And you can see over here, Garsley Gensler's insane crypto policy. Now, there's a lot of people trying to shut down crypto, especially a lot of influential people. But what we have to do is we have to explain to them what cryptocurrency actually is. The decentralization, the Shiba Inu, is in fact the future to cryptocurrency and both, how worlds will operate. So we can see so many coins were created and so many more coins will be created. As you can see over here, there's so many new fresh coins created in 2021. And this is really, really good news. Like roughly 60,000 cryptocurrencies were created between 2014 and 2021. And I think in the future, we're going to be seeing a lot more from that as cryptocurrencies are slowly now rising. There's still a huge space for that. And one of those was Shib in back 2020. And look what happened with it today. It's one of the strongest cryptocurrencies out there, and it's definitely staying strong. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace everyone.